Okay, so here's the bug, 1970. It's a Beetle, not a Super Beetle. Windshield is flat and almost no dash on it, and I guess that's how you can tell between the two. Got a roof rack here. I believe it's built by a company called Pedro's Racks out of El Cajon, California. Really good shape, no rust, even at the contact points. That's all really, really good. The paint definitely has the metallic in it. Let me see if I can get a better angle here for you to see. So you can definitely see the metallic flake. It's a silver metallic flake in with kind of that baby blue color. All in all, it's in really good shape. I will start it up and pull it out into the sunlight so you can see a little bit more. And get in, start it up. So almost always starts up with just a turn of the key. Every now and then you might need to give it a little bit of gas to get it going, but very seldom have I ever had it not start up. Here on the street. It's kind of a taupe and tan interior that you can see here. It's got the little bamboo rack inside here for storage, and the little drink holder and basket there for whatever you want to put in it. Here's the OEM German shifter. I did remove the EMPI shifter. Replaced the plates and the coupler and everything, and then the rod all the way back to the transmission. They serviced and greased up to make sure that it shifts smooth and everything, and it's been great since. You can see inside you've got the same paint as the outside of the vehicle to kind of tie it all in together. Also there, the instrument cluster. It's a GT wheel. It's not an OEM wheel, but I really like the GT wheel. It's just comfortable. So that's that. So you can lift those things up with one hand. Here's the back seat. It's interior by TMI. It's in really, really good shape, as you can probably see. And then in the back here, you do have kind of that tray that was put in. You can lift that up for storage, or you can set whatever you'd like on the back of the vehicle there. And then if I can get the headliner is really nice, very good shape. It looks like there's a couple spots of dirt or something there that I can probably wipe off and clean up a little bit. But that's the interior here. So here we'll do a walk around of the paint. It is a little bit dirty right now, but I'll get as close as I can so you can see the paint color in here. Again, it is in really, really good condition. There might be a couple nicks. This looks like bugs and stuff that I had hit on the road. Bumper is in really good condition all the way across. Turn signals do work. These lights are not plugged in. Let me see if I can angle this down more. Those lights are not plugged in. You can see the wire here. I've just never attempted to plug those things in. See if I can zoom it back up a little bit. You can see the rest of the vehicle here. Couple of nicks right here. Oops. Right there. Right here. Probably just from rocks driving on the road that front tire may have kicked up. From the back side, bumper, the pipes. See the paint here is in really good shape. Right here, it looks like, oh sorry, let me bring my finger up. Right here, it probably rubs on the inside when you lift up the deck lid. So a little mark right there. And this side is very, very good. Also, as you can see, right here, it's a bug. Might be a couple little things right here. That's something that can probably be touched up pretty easily. Over here, something small right there. And then there's a couple little scrapes on this front fender. You can kind of see right here. It looks like this is just in the clear coat. It's not actually, see if I can, yeah, you can see it a little bit better there. It's just in the clear. So that can be either buffed and cleared, or I think they've got those things now that you just rub on there and it kind of fills in those spots on the clear. But that's the body. It's in really, really, really good shape. Open up the back here so you can see the motor. I don't know a ton, but I did replace that air filter on the top. The carb was rejetted when I got it. It is an 1835. Put on the new belt, adjusted this. There's some washers on the back side that help you increase the tightness of the belt. So we got that all dialed in. They did do a compression test at Relic VW. I don't remember what the score was out of, but it was very, very good on that testing. But overall, it's in really good shape, even back here at the motor. Trunk. So this is it inside. This is just a little cover that's put in. I did replace the rain catch right here, and then put in a new hose to run it underneath to the bottom. It wasn't there when I had gotten it, and that Relic VW company recommended I do it. So rain water didn't get inside here, and it would actually drain underneath. So we got that done. Here is the speedo cable that popped out. Everything looks like it's fine. I just need to screw it back in. I didn't realize that there was this little screw to tighten it back down at the base here, so I just kept trying to put this in. So I just realized that there's this in here, and it's probably a 3-minute job. Just pop off this cover here, plug the speedo cable in, and tighten that nut. Should be good to go. Worst case scenario, it's a $20 speedo cable to plug that in. Does come with a spare, so that's that right there. And yeah, that's the good. The gas lever is right up here underneath. You pull this, and you'll see the gas pop open. And doesn't have one of those things to keep it in place, but just don't forget to put it back on. That's that. Tires are in really good shape. Get underneath it here, see if you can see it. Looks like they had put on new tires right when I got it, so tread is still like new. I've only put on, like I said, maybe 1,000 miles or so. It's EMPI wheels on here. It is a staggered setup, and it does have a rake on the front end, so it's like a 2.5-inch rake, I think, on it. So although the wheels are the same size all the way around, the tires are a 225/60/15 on the rear, and on the front they are a 195/50/15. And again, on this, tread is really, really good. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Frankly, I never even looked underneath to see if there was any issues, but looking underneath, I really don't see any rust or anything. It's underneath the motor back there, and then coming around to the front, let me come back around. Here's underneath, looks really good. Let's walk over to the front here. Can't see the screen, so I don't know what you see, but this is the front end. We'll start it up and do a little test drive since you're not here to see it or drive it. I usually let it settle out for a second, give it a little bit of gas. And ready to go. Downshift's good. And we're gonna get here on the, oops, let's fix this camera a little bit. Get here on the road and go.